What's up, everybody? Welcome to the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's #1 urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks, coming to you live from Houston, Texas. But we're broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And today is Baby Friday. I know it's Thursday, but we consider it our Friday because we don't air on Friday. So we're going to make it do what it do today. I can't wait. Let me share the show with everybody. Let me get into this thing. And I haven't shared it. Let me, because some people be lazy. They be waiting on me to share it. So hold on a minute. Let me get it together and share the show. Hold on one second. How y'all doing today? Let me see. There it popped up on the screen. Okay, I shared it. Now I'm gonna share it to my group. Oh, I copied the link I wanted to share. Uh, Hold on. See, I'm talking. Let me see who's the first. That is Moody is in the building. I see him. I see you, Dad. I see you, Dad. I see you, baby. Let me share it to my groups. All right, I share it to my groups. Let me go over to YouTube. I go over to YouTube and I share it over there. I go over to YouTube. That is Moody was on both screens the other day. He just a master at this thing. Um, let's see. Okay, I just shared it there. And I've shared it. I shared it there. But Daryl Anderson, I see you, Chuck McGowan. I see you. What's up? Brad, it's going to be off the chain. Brad, be quiet. Brad, that ain't everybody business, man. Brad, chill out, man. You already sent it to me. I got it. I got it, man. Everybody business. Uh, y'all watch what y'all. Everything is not for public consumption. It's a good word. Everything is not for public consumption. They don't need to know. All right, let's keep going. Share the show, everybody, because this is. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all. I don't know where this show gonna go today. Brad, do you know anybody? Brad. I want everybody on this show right now. I want y'all to take this number down right now. Just have this number in your phone. Have this number in your phone. You might need somebody to help you with some health and beauty things. Okay, somebody you might know. Carla Gallardo, she elite doc health and beauty. Believe you me, call her and said, look, tell me the services you offer. And she gonna run you through everything. You might, you might want, the little crow's feet on your face. You might want to get them done. You know these. You know what I'm talking about. But call her. I'm gonna talk about it a little bit later. But I just want y'all to write that number down: 832-446-3206, and don't forget TSU, the single game tickets for Prairie View and for the Labor Day Classic is on sale now. Let's see. Let's make sure. Let me put that across the screen. Single game tickets for TSU basketball. Brian Boatwright. Y'all, if you're in town, make sure you go and support. It's gonna be off the chain. TSU and Prairie View. It's just amazing, man. I mean, you can drive. The fan base gonna be. You can drive to each other. That remind me of. See, we ain't got that. You know, what other? Daddy's Moo to help me. What other? What other city got a city like you got two HBCUs, prominent HBCUs in the same? I mean, in the same proximity. Brad Kimmy, anybody need the help with free? Need help with a VA free of charge? Need help with VA free of charge? Okay. Anybody need help with VA? Brad Kimball will help you out. If you're a veteran and you need some help, Brad will help you out. That man said, "Welcome to the P." Okay, I know what side Chuck McGowan on. Chuck, I'm sorry, I'm on TSU side right now. And I ain't gonna lie, but my best homecoming, it was at TSU. I mean, I'm in at Prairie View. I can't tell you. It blew me away because I had been turning people down. I ain't going no damn homecoming. I ain't going to homecoming. I ain't going no. But boy. Now, other cities close, Xavier and Dillon. Okay, Xavier and Dillon. Are they? Yeah, yeah. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. I got something for y'all. I got something for y'all. Is this something that happened in the news y'all want to talk about? Y'all share the show. Is this something that anybody want to talk about? Anything? Did anything happen this week? We ain't got a chance to talk about because I got so much. I know what I got for you. But I like this. Y'all see me lean back in my chair. Did anything happen? Excited? Morehouse and Clark. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Thank you, Thaddeus Moody. Thank you. Uh, how far is Hampton? And it's another one up there. How far is them to Hampton and what's the school? Michael Vick coach at in the school that Deshaun, what is his name? The fast kid. I got. I tried to hit the button, y'all. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to give y'all that. It's a little chilly in here today, but that's good. But did anything happen? Daddy Moody, did nothing happen in sports? Did nothing happen? Did nothing happen that y'all want to talk about? Brad, did anything? Brian Boatwright, maybe y'all need to share the show, man. Y'all text, tag, and tell a few friends. Cause y'all kind of dead right here. I feel some deadness on the screen right now. I need some life. I need you to match my energy. I need y'all to match my energy. Man, match my energy. Come on now. Match my energy. Match. Y'all, I mean, how y'all boring? Paul Miranda, match my energy, man. Hey, what you got? No, I ain't got nothing, Chuck McCown. Paul Miranda, all of this stuff happening in the news, and you ain't got nothing. Nobody got nothing. LeBron is trying to start, and LeBron is not trying to start nothing. That's fake news. I'm not gonna let you put that on LeBron. LeBron ain't trying to start nothing. LeBron ain't trying to start nothing. Now, behind the scenes, he using his influence, but he ain't trying to start nothing. That is already happening. And he gonna do the same thing he did. Put Maverick out there front just like he put Rich Paul out there up front. And then later on he'll come take over. But he ain't trying. That's done. Notice you said trying. Let's see. Anything else? Anybody else? I like that. I'm going through the news. I guess it ain't no news. Didn't that happen? Thoughts on Kamala not running for governor? Does she have larger? I don't know. I haven't kept up with her. I want her to be president. I needed her to get that clown out of office, so I haven't caught up with her. What's she gonna do yet? I know she got a book out. I came in info for you, brother. Yours. See that. See that. And I've said this long time ago. Boy, I'm glad we said it. But when you come in here, Paul, we're building something, Paul. And I always tell you, you got to bring something. You got to bring something. Because if you just coming in want to hear me say something and you not bring none, that's not good. I'm thinking about that. Thinking about that. See, I told y'all a story. Some of us need to prune our lives of people that drain you. And some of us, we drain people. And you need to ask yourself sometime, why am I draining? Why am I being a drain on a situation? What am I bringing to this? When I ask you to bring a brick, thank you. No, Paul, no. Don't take it personal. I'm talking to everybody. If you just come back and sit back like this, Rick Godfrey, and not participate, I ain't got no energy. It'll drain me because when I start the show, I'm ready to go. Folks getting confused. But Robert, I don't have anything, but bring your whole self. Is something happened? So you over there with a life, ain't nothing happened? You've been watching this show for 8 years and ain't nothing you done seen in any aspect of life. At least Chuck McGowan said, well, Kamala Harris about to do something, run for governor. Yeah, see, but you shouldn't. I come in to get info from you. No, you're supposed to share. Because if you're always taking, that's a toxic relationship. If I'm always taking, and I'm not giving, that's good. It's not good. You don't have anything, bring your whole self. Make a commitment to fix all the things in your life, and it's a lifelong journey. But sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, your silence is good. Sometimes your silence. Don't bring harm on this show. You know I'm going to snuff it out in a New York second. Everybody knows it's a safe space on here. Oh, of course, if you put something on the screen, I'm gonna say something about it. But boy, I'm gonna say it in love. You know, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna get off this show and I'm gonna pray for you. Something. Because, ladies and gentlemen, this is an organic conversation we have on this show. We all coming up with the same conclusion. And the brick, ladies and gentlemen, the brick, in case you didn't know, it's a metaphor. Just bring your whole self. It's something about Paul Miranda. It's some stuff Paul Miranda knows that don't nobody else know. It's some stuff that Gary Carter knows that don't nobody else know. It's some stuff Rick Godfrey didn't experience, don't nobody else know. It's some stuff Chuck McGowan has experienced, don't nobody else know. It's some stuff Sterling Creeks has experienced, don't nobody. He brings it to the table and we share it and talk about it. Instead of sitting up here waiting, let's see what Robert gonna say today. Let's see what this Negro gonna say today. Thaddeus Moody said, look, LeBron is trying to start a basketball league, and I declare he ain't trying. 2020, 26, it's on. He ain't trying. Key word, try. Brad Kimball, bring something. I mean, y'all follow me? But then it's better when you participate in it. But when you bring your whole self, listen to me, when you bring your whole self, that's the most valuable thing that ever exists is you. Imagine building something and your brick don't have no straw. And you in the middle. And we building and your brick start to crumble after 2 years. This thing 7 or 8 years strong. See, I'm here to hold up the bricks above me. I can't crumble because the whole structure come down. Gary can't crumble. Paul Miranda can't crumble. You should want to come in this show asking yourself every day, what am I contributing? What am I contributing? If you can't right now, it's okay. Just sit and let's get stronger. Some of y'all been here a long time now. And make sure you have enough straw in your bricks. and, and as I was processing today, I was thinking about people who say you should, Robert, you should have 1 million people looking at this. I know it. You should have 1 million people following you. I know it. And I'm like, the kind of work that we're doing on this show might not show up for 10 to 20 years. It's like an oak tree. I've gave this before to y'all. See, you're expecting to produce fruit right now, acorns and shade and firewood overnight. No. And we also, as a people, we don't have the momentum of patience to know things take time to take root. If I came on here and talked about something ignorant every day, talked about y'all in this community and talking about players ain't this and people ain't this and people ain't this and he ain't this, all the stuff that I know, boy, y'all be going crazy. Girl, he talking about your cousin. Girl, he talking about him. Girl, he talking about him. Girl, get on him. This he talking. See, I recognize, y'all. I recognize it's a 400-year assault on our psyche and our memory and our ancient morality. And it's going to take longer than 6 years, 7 years. See, this show like this and all these shows, it didn't exist 7, 8 years ago. The Chop Shop and the Boom Boom Room, it means something. When people walk up to me wherever I'm at and say, man, I'm a part of the Chop Shop. So a guy yesterday, Thaddeus Moody, just sent me a cash app saying, guess what he said? Man, go get you some breakfast and some coffee on me. When people walk up and say they're making a declaration about something that wasn't even in existence 7 or 8 years ago. Some people are fired up about this space, and I want Paul, and really, I'm glad you said that. I want you to be fired up about it. I really do. But so ain't nobody got nothing that they want to talk about. Well, I got some. I'm gonna start it off. I saw this. Kind of made me think. Watch this.
So even if LSU's athletic director calls you and says, Shaq, we need a blank check to build the best men's basketball team that can rival with NIL and everything, would you sit there and say, I'm on board?
No, because I have a problem with NIL. It stands for name, image, and likeness, right? And then there's collectives, right? We have to pay players.
Yeah.
Because all your players don't have name, image, and likeness. So why are you getting paid? This is what I would do. Let's just say I'm on a team and my jersey's selling. Let's just say I get a check for $5 million. 2.5 should come to me because of my jersey. And the other 2.5 should be split amongst the players. Not paying you to go to school to play. And then I pay you and then you don't like it and you leave. So if I'm going to pay you, now that's called professional sports. Let's get some collective bargaining involved. Let's get some contracts involved. Because we gave a guy, we gave a guy a lot of money at LSU last year. It's terrible. And he's gone. We need a true definition of what NIL is. Let's go back to the purity of college. College is for higher learning. Like somebody asked me the other day, what would you do? I wouldn't take the money. Let me rephrase that. Let's just say you gave me $1 million. I'm gonna give my parents $700,000. I'm gonna keep $250, but all the other money that's coming, I'm not gonna touch it. Here you go, mom and dad. Thank you. I love you. $250. Give me a little chain. Give me a little Benz. Boom, boom, boom. Give me a little part of my son. But I'm not gonna keep take 6, 7, 8. I'm putting that money away. And now all these guys are getting paid. So when you say write a check, I'm not writing no check for no bums.
So even if LSU's out.
What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Because I know y'all want to know what I think. I'm going to throw it out there. If y'all ain't got nothing to say, if y'all scared, because he going to come back on the show. He been waiting on me to call him. I ain't ready for him to come back on yet. I ain't ready for him. I want to, if I use him, if I bring him on, it's going to be something that's epic. Gary, what you mean by terrible? You talking about what he said about the player? Have anybody got something to say about that? Gary said, I agree with Shaq. Wow. Me too. H.R. Bartholomew. Lord have mercy. What's up, Mr. H.R.? We don't pay bombs. I like that. I like that, Gary. Gary, there's a whole lot of people getting some money in this NIL space, and y'all talking stuff that you know how people talk, well, he got the money. That don't mean he's great. Chuck, tell me why you got mixed emotions. I like that, Chuck. Tell me. Chuck, let's play it again. Let me know. Let me play it again. Let's play it again. I like that. See, now y'all talking.
So even if LSU's athletic director calls you and says, Shaq, we need a blank check.
Hold on. I didn't mean to pause it. Let's go again.
So even if LSU's athletic director calls you and says, Shaq, we need a blank check to build the best men's basketball team that can rival with NIL and everything, would you sit there and say, I'm on board?
No, because I have a problem with NIL. It stands for name, image, and likeness, right?
Name, image, and likeness. That's what was supposed to be in the beginning. Gary Carter can benefit from his name, image, and likeness. But you already know these folks gonna go crazy with anything if you don't have no guidelines about it. Watch this.
And there's collectives, right? We have to pay players.
Yeah.
Because all you players don't have name, image, and likeness. So why are you getting...
All of the players not valuable. But Robert, he's on the team, but his ass he ain't valuable. When Prime and NBC paid all of that money for the NBA, do you think they were thinking about what's the little short boy on the bench? Got the 3 brothers. The little bitty Holiday brother. Hold on, let me just go to the NBA right now. So I can get it. So this can be graphic. This can be graphic. Where the NBA at? I got the WNBA. Oh, there they are. Let me go just find a team. Let me just find a team. Find a team. Give me a standings. And let me find a team. Let's go on a click of Cleveland Browns. Let's go. That's their roster. Let's go. NBC. Ain't give them billions of dollars for Dean Wade and Jalen Tyson and Luke Travers and Naquan Tomlin and Tristan Thomas and Max Strus and they ain't thinking about them. Go to another roster. They ain't giving that money. Now the other players benefiting, but in soccer, Ronaldo, what's his name? Messi, them guys get all the money. Everybody else get what's left over. He said, I feel Shaq has gone through this situation before. Whether he was paid under the table or not, he's going through it so hard that if everybody played with him benefit from being, it's hard to say if everyone that played with him benefited from it. Yeah. Wasn't nobody on his team. Y'all don't even talk about it. You had Stanley Roberts, they had Chris Jackson. Who were the other guys? You were going to see Shaq. That's interesting. That's an interesting topic. That's an interesting topic. I don't know. I just started off with that one. I don't usually start off hitting like that. And then, and I was wondering what y'all were gonna say anything about it. But get paid wages weekly. Soccer salaries are ginormous. Not all of them, Gary. Not all of them. Go look at the rest of the roster. But I saw something. I saw something. I saw Gilbert Arenas mocking Malik Beasley for getting in trouble for gambling last month.
Hey, Scary Terry's free. Feds found him innocent.
Terry Rozier.
For real? Yeah. Yeah, nah, they threw dirt on his name.
He did, for real.
Yeah.
I heard he told on Malik. Hey, nigga, come sub. Come sub me out. Sub me out.
Hey, Scary Terry's free.
This is why I watch what I say and what I let people say about other people on this particular platform. Gilbert was arrested yesterday for allegedly running a legal gambling business. 5 to 7 other members. He also congratulated Terry Rozier for getting his case dropped. We're going to go there. Then somebody sent me something, and I did not put it up on the board. But somebody said, Robert, Shannon Sharp down, Marcus Morris down, Gilbert Arenas down. They feel like, and I know they playing around, but they feel like this is what they sent me. That's why I kept wondering. I said, I know it's something y'all want to talk about, and nobody brought this up. And I'm finna go around the horn, and then I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back because y'all, I'm just gonna give you some information. Then, as Stephen A. Smith, everybody who came on his show, they out here. That's. But I saw this piece about the current G League, the G League and the NBA Summer League officials. And I saw this woman, she impressed me so much. I wanted to give y'all, usually I say stuff like this for Women's Rock Wednesday. Ain't no women on here yet, but I saw this. Watch this. Watch how impressive this lady is.
My name's Castine Evans. I am going into my 3rd year as an NBA G League official. Yeah, right now I'm pursuing a passion in officiating, but I'm also working full-time as an account executive at a technology company. As a former player, I had officials that, always said, did you be a good referee? And, as a player, it goes through one ear and out the other. But they put the bug in my ear. And so when I had the opportunity to pursue officiating, I loved it. I loved it like a player, and it was something that was really important as I continued to grow, that it's something that I've spent a lot of time in. Yeah, it's really a great opportunity to work with the best referees in the world. During the season, we see them not only making mistakes, we see them thriving, and they get to teach us through their lessons learned and the experiences that they've had. And so it's really important that we get the opportunity to see them because we don't have a lot of touch points with them. So their experience, their voice, their leadership really helps us really drive to be the best we can be.
She made me want to watch the G League. How impressive she was. Then I saw Jabari Smith on some podcast, and he was talking about honestly. He said, honestly, KD was my favorite player until he went to Golden State. Obviously, that kind of threw everyone off. But that was my favorite player growing up. I wanted to be him, emulate him, do what he did on the court. Everyone who was tall and can shoot kind of wanted to be KD. That's the kind of what I wanted to grow up to be. That's what he said. Right? My brothers and sisters. My brothers and sisters. How y'all feel? I want to hear from y'all. How y'all feel about KD? And I'm serious. About Kevin Durant. About Kevin Durant. It's curious to me. What y'all feel about that? Talk to me. Somebody tell me how y'all feel about Kevin Durant leaving OKC and going to Golden State. I'm curious. Just give me something. Just give me something. Because this young man said, this was my favorite player until he left and went. And maybe I'm gonna try. I'm just trying to figure out why he's not his favorite player no more. Because anybody out there? H. Bartholomew, what did you think? What did you think? Tell me what happened when you think. Gary, where was you at when it happened? Tell me, what did you think? This guy, it ain't no right or wrong answer. Somebody talk to me. David, you said it's a bad move. Why? I didn't like it. It's not that he left, it's how he left. Okay, I like that. One of the league's most elite scorers, but his off-the-court antics on social media are over the top. As a player, he is really a true competitor. Okay, Brandon Wheatfall said, I thought it was a weak move, but I love him now that he's a... I like that. Gary said he was cool with it. Let me keep going. Come on, give me something else. I like that. I love all y'all stuff. I love all your stuff. But he said he didn't like it. It's not that he left, it's how he left. I like that one. David says a bad move on KD's part. Chuck, he gave his. Chuck said he, anybody else? Y'all know I got something for you, though. Y'all already know I got something for you. Somebody give me something else. Because I want to ask y'all something. Right? Because I call these kind of things, you can't go, yes, you can. You can't go to Golden State after they just beat you. Why you can't? He did it. Paul Miranda didn't like it. He lost to them after being 3-1, and he signs with them this summer. Come on, man. Okay. Y'all, so y'all say y'all wouldn't have never did it. So that's what y'all telling me. If all of y'all was KD, except Gary, you wouldn't have done it. Wow. Boy. That's why I like young people around me. I love young people around me because they think, he said, basketball is not supposed to be that hard. They made it easier for him. Hold on. That's for Gary right there. Hold on. Oh, my boy. Hold on. I got it. Hold on. That's for Gary right there. He said, that's weak, mentally wise. I want to beat them. Okay. You calling it weak. I keep hearing these weak. It blew my mind that you can be up 3-1 against a team, but it honestly think that it was. Now, hold up. He didn't call them. They called him. See, y'all keep forgetting about that now. He didn't call them. Draymond. Was it weak of Draymond to get on the phone? Katie, we got to have you. The Hampton Five. He probably would have never won a championship if he wouldn't have did it. His competitive juices, I'm going to tell you where they were, Bartholomew. Guess where he was? Bartholomew, guess where he was? He's now an NBA two-time champion, an NBA two-time MVP. And later on down the road, with guys like you gone and they looking at the rest record books, that's all the people going to be looking at. Because there wasn't no guarantee they was going to win. But I got a question. I want to give you some about sports divorces that are interesting. Can I talk to you? Can I talk to you? Both sides in a sports divorce, that was a divorce, can reasonably claim a win. They can. They can claim they win. Both sides. That's a sports divorce. It was divorce. He left. It was divorce. I call it a sports divorce, not a real divorce. Remember Shaq and Kobe? They broke up. They won 3 championships. We thought it would be more, right? But in the end, Shaq won a title. Kobe won 2 more. Shaq went on to have a good 3 or 4 years and has a remarkable post-NBA career. But I was watching Kevin Durant. And y'all got to remember who was on his damn team then. Russell Westbrook. They had the divorce. They had to. Have there ever been a more lopsided divorce than this one? Watch this. 2.5 years after they broke up, Kevin Durant now has 2 MVP titles. See, what y'all ain't talking about, y'all talking about he weak. He was getting away from Russ' crazy ass. You working with a crazy ass employee that every day you show up, you got to wrestle and fussle and tussle with this crazy. They don't want the same things you want. Maybe if I put it like that. After the breakup, Kevin, 2 titles, 2 MVPs in finals and favored for a 3rd one. But we got to realize, man, sometimes you just Westbrook was, Westbrook ran that man out of there. Remember, they had the cupcake t-shirts and calling him. Westbrook was messing with this man, every day. But sometimes we always call, it's always 3 sides to every story. Now, Kevin Durant ain't like that. Y'all already see he don't do too many commercials. He don't do nothing. He ain't like that. He rather talk to you over Twitter. He ain't like that. He don't even like going back to D.C. because that's where he from. John Wall and Brad Beal was trying to get him to come out there. He said, oh, hell no, I ain't going back home. Y'all got to sometimes apply this stuff in your life. Somebody watching me on the computer. What's up, Doc? Apply these things in your life. I don't like, every day I come in the office, I'm gonna want to whoop not Lori, because she a woman. I want to whoop Chuck McGowan's. Every time I come in, I want to smack him. I'm gonna either lose my job or lose my cool, or one of us gonna do something. I got to get away from this Negro. Call it weak, I call it smart. Because I am not going, I know me and him ain't going to work. I didn't call Golden State. Draymond Green, they flew out the Hamptons to see me with Steph in tow. You follow me? So sometimes, y'all, we got to. I know it's being a fan, and I understand that. I understand that. That's why I tell y'all to share the show, because I want to get different perspectives, and I love y'all perspectives. But I just have to. Sometimes I say, wait a minute. Just because this one job, you at this one job, don't mean you're gonna stay at that job. Sometimes you got to move in, mobility. I told y'all about this league. Some new people on here. I told y'all the history of the NBA. I said, Magic and Bird saved the league. Michael Jordan made it global, and LeBron James made it mobile. I'm gonna move here. We're gonna go win. I got a decision to make. We're gonna go win, not one, not two, but three, not four, not five, not five. LeBron made it mobile. It's okay to move around. I'm not finna sit here and deal with this crazy ass dude for 82 games every day. See, you can call me weak over here all you want to, but I know I'm not. I might go to that penitentiary messing with this dude here. I got to get away from this situation right here. And guess what? Somebody called me and say they want me. Man, come on over here, man. What Gary said? Steph said, I'll take a back seat for you. Yo, they had to sell this dude to come. The Hampton Five, Google it. They all flew to the Hamptons. KD and the Hamptons, vacation, chilling. They came out there to get him. Well, it ain't about Bron going to the Celtics. Bron did it. Growing a team that just beat, so what the team just beat you? Some people don't hear. He said so. I don't want to be around this Negro. I don't want to be around Paul Miranda. I'm not going nowhere his ass is. So Gary Carter pick up the phone with Robert. You can come out here and play with me and Steph. Matter of fact, we're going to fly out there to see you. Nobody thinking about last year. What, somebody beat me last year? Shit, I like the way they play. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, when I go to the gym, when I used to play basketball, I wasn't going to play with anybody on my team. No, dude. I'm getting you. Because I want to win. What I'm going to go to another losing ass situation for? But it ain't no guarantee we was going to win. I had to go and be an MVP twice for us to win. And you call me weak. And your ass can't make a layup. And all the people who calling him weak can't make a layup. Yes, he went to, and Draymond called him out his name. And guess what? He left his ass too. Hold up, y'all. Let me turn this. Hey, he left his ass too and followed Kyrie. And guess what? Now, he went to Houston Rockets. But I watch what I say about people. It don't make no difference. How did it make? Tell me in your life, tell me in your regular life, because you ain't in the NBA. Tell me how it's a difference. You fans have expectations of people that you probably wouldn't put on your damn self. It's easy for you to sit on here behind this computer, Mr. Bartholomew and Mr. Paul Miranda, and talk about what you wouldn't do because you weren't in that situation. Ain't nobody calling action for your ass, number one. And maybe you don't have a disgruntled coworker. So, sometimes you got to see something bigger than yourself. And you can't take everybody with you. So forever in life, that man is a champion. Daryl Morey talking about LeBron them the bubble championship. Well, that bubble championship was just as legitimate as any championship. Because guess what? Everybody had the same advantages. Y'all problem is y'all so heavily minded. Well, I wouldn't. How the hell you know what you wouldn't have done? But you got to apply it to your life. You got to apply it to your life. The NBA is just entertainment. Most of the time, them guys are living a real life. And guess what? Careers are too short to waste it messing around with a Russell Westbrook when I can go. What the hell? I'm going to be hanging over here with Whoopi Goldberg and I can have Beyonce. You got to be out y'all rabbit ass mind. Nothing against you, Whoopi. But I'd rather have Beyonce. What's the use? His legacy is intact with me. His legacy, Kevin Durant, legacy is so intact. It's so intact that the Rocky season tickets are out through the roof. It wasn't through the roof last year. His legacy is so intact that if you call Elizabeth right now, it'll be hard for you to get in the game, Paul Miranda. But his legacy took a hit. Y'all always talking about what you mean by legacy? What you mean? Legacy. Y'all kill me. Yo, you can have Whoopi. Y'all kill me with this legacy stuff. What legacy? What the hell? So you legacy? What you mean by legacy? What do you mean? What do y'all mean by legacy? He's an NBA champion 2 times. NBA champion 2 times. He said, I would have went to the front office again, talking about I'm Kevin Durant. Then y'all have had something else to say about him. He trying to, hold up. He a coach killer. He trying to get rid of Russ. You fans. I told y'all the fans are the root word for fanatic. That's why I never say I'm a fan of nobody. I like you, but I ain't your fan. Sometimes y'all got to understand, man. Sometimes it's time to go. Talking about his own peers don't respect him. How you know? Tell me one of your peers. Tell me one of his peers that told you that he don't respect him. I ain't talking about these clowns, the talking heads on TV. They doing that for clicks, so y'all can talk about it. Hey, Stephen Curry is peer. Draymond Green is peer. Draymond even said, man, I wish I had treated him a lot better than I would, because we was in purgatory when he left. His own peers don't respect the move. How you know? See, y'all, I love y'all, but y'all be having some. His own peers don't respect him. I know a lot of his peers. Wade said it on his. Wade was jealous. Wade's a hater. What the hell you talking about? So a lot of people don't respect. Hey, man, use somebody better than D. Wade, man. Please. Please, man. Please, man. Please, man. His people don't respect. Some of his peers don't respect what's going on in his household. Leave it right there. I had to stop calling these athletes bums and sorry because I realized they're human just like me, have problems just like me, but they made it to the. Let me tell you something, man. You can get on them. You can criticize them. I ain't telling you not to criticize them. I'm just saying, ain't nowhere in the world I'd have stayed there with Russell Westbrook. And you think I'm gonna just go anywhere? You got to be at your rabbit ass mind. It wasn't no guarantee that we was gonna win with Steph. I went and made it that way because I was the MVP twice. No, don't y'all do Kevin Durant like that. You talking about don't do Wade like that. Don't do Kevin Durant like that. This man said, I'm going to a better situation. And y'all, I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I knew, and some of my friends know, I knew he was coming to Houston. I talked to his security. They planned months ago for him to be, at least a month ago, for him to be in Houston, because security got to come and make sure everything all right. And y'all think I'm gonna call him out of his name because he left? I left what a company I don't like. I left 5 guys to go work with the guys at Apple. No, man. No. Let's keep going. I like that though. I like that conversation. I don't even know how we got there. Because I wasn't planning on going there. See what y'all do to me? Jabari Smith. Let's see what else I got. Hold on. Hey, I got a question for y'all. Who a dog lover? Who a dog lover on his show? Give me some dog lovers. I need to talk to y'all right now. Right after this, I'm gonna talk. I want you, first of all, before I talk to the dog lover, I want to find out dog lovers. I need to hear from y'all, but I want y'all right now to take this number down right here. Take this number down. Hold on, let me put a name up there, Miss Carla. Let me put Miss Carla Gigliardo across the screen, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you about this lady. Wonderful lady. Got products for y'all for days, and I have to make sure y'all all right. So, and want you to be healthy, wealthy, and wise. This is Carla Gigliardo. She's an FNP, an aesthetic injector. She at the Elite Doc Health and Beauty Spa on Sweetwater Boulevard, right? She specializes in so much. She is in the health and beauty industry. They call her the Michael Jordan of this industry. That's why you get hair restoration with PRP or regenerative therapy to stimulate your hair growth. Some say all of y'all perfect. Y'all don't need this, but some of y'all friends might. Laser hair removal, back and shoulders, and neck and face, and she got this thing called Kimbella, a fat dissolver for people with double chins and they are a jawline contour, and it destroys the fat cells. She got this weight loss thing. She got injectables called semaglutide and terzepatide, the super slim shots that'll help you with your weight problem. Then she got the IV therapy for energy, immunity, anti-aging support, skin brightening, vitamin B12 shots, quick and in and out procedures, doing all of this stuff, y'all. When you're coming in, you have your choice of wine to drink, and as long as you want to be there. And what else she got? She got this IV therapy for energy. I told you about that one. She got this this skin texture, tone and pores and acne scars, uneven skin tone, rough textures, clogged pores, micro needling with and without PRT is platelet rich plasma. You got this RF called micro needling, deep scar, acne scars and wrinkles. She got a bevy of things, beauty and health for men and women. Men. She got some car. What she telling me about the men? What she said about the men? What she said about the men? She said for men. What did she say? Something about men. She said she got non-surgical cosmetic treatments tailored just for men. I said, what? So let's make that happen. I can't wait. I can't wait. I mean, y'all, I just want to hear. Y'all call it. Call that number across the screen. Call that number right now and call Miss Carla and say, Robert Haddad and Chop Shop sent me and see what she got to say. I know y'all kind of quiet on the screen. I know, but just dial that number and say, Carla, what? Robert said you can do this. Well, I got a friend. Tell a friend, tell another friend about Carla Gigliardo at Elite Doc Health and Beauty. Okay? All right. I see you. All right. Now, let me get back to what I was talking about. Let's get back. If you don't have the talent to play on that level, you can't call those guys sorry. But they do all the time. No. They wouldn't call them sorry. They call them soft. In their defense, they call them soft. Let's see. Gary said Dave was at Junior EYBL top planning food spots. Who y'all talking about? That man said this is a good topic. KD is a dog lover. Okay, dog lovers. Anybody dog lovers on here? Explain this to me. Somebody explain this to me, because I ain't gonna lie, I don't like dogs. Watch this.
No. Let's go. No. No. It's okay. It's okay. Good boy. Come. No. No. Hey. Hey. Stop. It's okay. It's okay. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. It's okay. It's okay. No. No. Shh. Stop.
Ladies
Good boy.
and gentlemen, that is a cane corso. I looked him up. They said it's incredible. He's lucky he had that muzzle on. That is the most powerful dog in existence. His bite rate, snap is one of the most fierce as a dog. It's unbelievable. One of the most powerful dogs. He lost control. If that dog didn't have that muzzle on, he'd have ate his ass alive.
Come. No. Hey. No. No. Stop. Good boy. It's okay. Relax. Good boy.
Ain't nowhere in the world run like that.
Stop, okay? Come.
My grandma.
Sit. Brand, sit.
I have target
Good
practice.
boy.
Y'all be calling
Come.
me up.
No. No. Stop. Let's go. Brand.
Why you bring that damn dog out in public?
Stop. It's okay. Good boy. Good boy.
Good boy, my behind. Watch
Good
it.
boy.
He
It's
ain't
okay.
gonna-
It's okay. Good boy.
No, you ain't.
Come. No.
Hell, y'all got
No.
dogs like that.
Hey.
That's a killer, man.
No. Stop. Let's go. No. No. Let's go.
Y'all mess around with that dude, y'all gonna need Carla to help y'all out a whole lot quicker. Years back, two of them mauled a lady to death. Yes! Cane Corso. You got them. What? I told y'all, everywhere I go, I got a 49 with me. Somebody said, what you mean, Robert? 49. I said, I got a 40 on this hip and a 9 on this hip. So I carry a 49. How about that? and he would have got all them hot ones. Man, I really don't, I'm serious, y'all. I had a dog when I was young, had a poodle, and he got ran over by a car. I ain't never wanted to be that attached to nothing like that animal again. So I'm traumatized. So when I see that, it kind of got to me a little bit. So let me go. Let's go. And I want to talk about both of these situations. Hey, Chuck, I told you, 49, Chuck. Yes, I am. 49. Uh, it's unbelievable. Man, hold up, y'all, they gave me the list. Y'all know they gave me the list. Where that stuff at? Hold up. They sent me a list. They said, Rob, where that list at? Rob. They said the most powerful dogs, right? They gave me a list. Watch this. Watch this. The number 2, that was number 1. Number 2 is a dog called a Kangal. It originated from Turkey. This breed has the strongest recorded bite force, around 743 psi, and is a breed to guard livestock against predators like wolves. And he bigger than a human. I wish I could show you the video. Oh my God. Hold on. That ain't big. That ain't big. Look at that. He bigger than a man. That's a Kangal. Then they got the Tibetan Mastiff. Mastiff. That's him. That big old fairy thing right there. He third. They rank him. Number 1 was Cane Corso. We ain't gonna talk about that. That was number 4, Saint Bernard. They said that thing there. These dogs can weigh up to 80 pounds. And y'all might think they nice, but they will tear your little butt up. Then the Rottweiler, the descendant from the Roman herding dogs. They are muscular, up to 135 pounds, and used in police military work. The Great Dane, often called the gentle giant. They can reach up to 75 pounds, and they hunt large boar. The Alaskan Malamute. Oh, my God. This little boy, I don't know what this little boy trying to do with that Malamute. I don't know what the hell he's trying to do. But let me keep going. A German Shepherd, Irish Wolfhound, a dog Argentino, Dogo Argentino. Wow. Oh my God. Look at that. That thing, that's crazy. Whoo. Hold on. Pit Bulls. You know how they look. 11. A Belgian Malinois. Whatever that is. Oh my God. And he can jump up the tree and get you. Don't. Oh my God. Siberian Husky. Boy, they got a lot of them. I ain't gonna call them out, but I don't like dogs. I'm just letting y'all know. Yeah, I had a poop. I poop. Yeah, I poop. But y'all, I got a question. Shannon Sharp been fired from ESPN. Who y'all think should replace him? I was thinking about it. Once he accidentally started, and he said he accidentally started an IG Live, and I felt like it was just a matter of time. But ESPN has fired him as we were going off the show yesterday. Shannon Sharp said he wishes came on, said he wished the news of him firing could have waited until his brother was inducted to the Hall of Fame. Them folks ain't worried about you and your brother. Oh, a Belgian Malinois. Okay. All right. Thank you. A Malinois. Okay. Thank you. Can climb well. Okay. Thank you. A Belgian Malinois. You can. I'm sorry for misspacing his name. Y'all, he said your boy Gil may be in trouble. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that. We finna spend the rest of this. We finna talk about these two guys. And Law, we finna learn a lesson now. Let's change. We're not finna talk about him. Bartholomew, you know we got some young fellas out here and some young women out here that need to be helped. Okay? All right? Watch this. Shannon Sharp settled with an OnlyFans model, what they said for $123 million. $23 million allegedly, and still got fired from ESPN. Reminds me of what happened in Diddy after giving Cassie $20 million. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to start seeing more of these celebs going to trial for these shakedown lawsuits. Diddy only settled with Cassie after the video showing him doing what he had previously stated prior that he didn't do. And he was saying Cassie was lying. He didn't touch her. Nightcap, Shannon Sharp's show was going crazy, constantly going viral on ESPN. His podcast was doing crazy numbers. This dude lost all of that for some stuff you can find at a local Starbucks. Shannon's situation is not about sexual improprieties to me. It's about generational wealth being assassinated. Not about sex to me. Shannon paid a lot of money, man. $23 million, ladies and gentlemen, to an OnlyFans model. But I did something, Bartholomew, because I don't know how long you've been on this show, but thank you for coming. Share the show. Tell a friend, tell another friend. Now that girl is now richer than 10 to 15 of the poorest HBCUs in America right now, combined. Did you hear what I just said? If he gave that girl $23 million, she is now richer than 10 to 15 of the poorest HBCUs in America. So the money, Extra Eyes Media, that could have been used to educate 100,000 Black kids for the next 100 years is now in the hands of some random lady. This is not the only allegation gonna happen. This is not the only court case. See, when we talk about wealth protection, you have to understand once somebody smells blood in the water, there are predators that will swarm around you and say, I got to file the next lawsuit because I got some bills to pay. Ladies and gentlemen, he's going to lose $100 million worth of business deals for this. Is it worth it? What about the girl Michelle he was calling out on the videotape, unless that's a fake videotape? The man tricked himself out of $100 million because he has no self-discipline. Played the Holier than Thou act for years, only to be sneaking off to play, to race play with a 19-year-old woman. Because I'm just going by the text that they were going back and forth that was in court. No, it wasn't Michelle. Wait, I said, what about Michelle? What about her? I just hate that. Y'all. I'm thinking about the generational wealth that changed from Black hands to white hands. And Gilbert Arenas, he tweeted, I'm back in the streets. This ain't got SHIT to do with me. I just rented the house. I wasn't a part of it. Boy, that's better be your boy. That's the only way you're going to get out of this. In case you've been under a rock, former NBA star Gilbert Arenas and a suspected Israeli crime figure were arrested yesterday in federal indictment alleging they're operating an illegal gambling business with stake pokers games played in the Encino area mansions that Gilbert Arenas owned that house. I was just thinking about this. I'm about, Robert, it ain't illegal to play poker. Hold on. That's your house. Hold on. You know. But I was just thinking about Gil because, you know, he threw away his NBA career trying to recreate a Red Dead redemption in the locker room, and then threw away whatever talks NBC, because they was talking to him, had with him about being on the commentary team. He might be one of them, but y'all, everybody watching this show. See, y'all, just cause people watch your show don't mean you got it all. I don't want to call him dumb, but he might be the most unsmart athlete the world has ever seen. He gave away 2 careers. He got caught into this in a house that he owns. The people in it was running an allegedly illegal poker ring out of a mansion. He got caught because he was renting out the mansion and charging the guys involved in the scheme to rent the house so they can host illegal poker games. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you can host a poker night at your home. You can. Right? But you cannot collect a rake. And y'all know, I don't gamble like that. I don't play poker. So I had something for the rake for you. Just in case you was like, I said, I want to know what the hell the rake is. Some of y'all know what the rake is. Hold on. Okay, here you go. A rake in a poker game, the rake is a small percentage of each pot or a fixed fee that the casino or poker room takes as payment for hosting the game. It's how the house make money in a player versus player game, offsetting the cost of the dealer, the salaries, the table, the rentals, and other expenses. Essentially, it's a fee to use in their facilities and service. That's the rake. Somebody just texted me something. Hold on, let me see what they're talking about. Oh, a couple people. He is actually on medication. Okay. Okay. This is well. Somebody sent me a picture of a well-trained Cane Corso. If I ever round him, I'm going to introduce him to my 49. That's all I'm going to tell you. All I'm going to tell you now. But let me keep going. You cannot collect a rake. We go over Trey Phillips' house. Trey Phillips got the poker game going. We just going. But Trey Phillips said, look, every pot now, I got to get a percentage of it. That's where it becomes like Vegas. That's where it becomes like Vegas. There you go. So watch this. And that's what these guys were also doing. And one of them, the Justice Department, actually called a suspect, organized crime. Somebody told me, y'all quit texting me. Y'all crazy. Hold on. Oh, somebody got the Chop Shop on a big screen in the school. Shout out to you, man. I ain't gonna call your name because I don't want you to get in trouble. He was texting the female employees that was there to serve drinks. Yeah. Let me, yeah. Keep going. Keep. I see you done read it a little bit. See, in the evidence, y'all, what I saw, they actually, watch this. He said he had nothing to do with it, right? And that's what he just said. In the evidence, they actually have a poker table made that says Arena's Poker Night in gold. I should have took the picture and put it on the screen for you. And it had his picture of him on it. He said he ain't had nothing to do with it. Hold up. He said, isn't that the plan to destroy Negroes with money? No, I'm not. No, that ain't the plan. I don't know what plan that is. They destroying you if you ain't got no money. Bartholomew, to destroy Negroes with money. I'm not a total conspiracy theory, but it's some real fishy business happening when it comes to our athletes collecting checks from major corporations. Ain't nothing fishy about them. It ain't happening to Stephen Curry. It ain't happening to Magic Johnson. It ain't happening to Michael Jordan. It ain't happening. No. It's the choices and the consequences. It's the choices. Let me tell you something. They can have a trap for you. You already know they're coming at you. So guess what? You got to have people around you to insulate you from it. Ain't no way in the world. I'm gonna say, dude, you can't do this. See, he probably would. Me and him, a guy like him, yeah, you're right. I just thought about it. Yeah. But watch this, y'all. Now this, here where it started to get a little worse. Allegedly, Arenas and the guys that organized this thing, they also hired women. Boy, hit the women part. Hired women, giving them a salary, and they was also taking a tax out on the women's salary. When they pay the women, like in the strip club, they let the women dance, you got to tip out. So they hired the girls. These dudes get all the money. So they hire the girls, pay them, and tax them. Y'all got to tip out. This pimping right here, y'all. Hold up. He said, I caught the chop shop in Africa. They're 5 hours ahead. I'm here. Thank you. Hold up, hold up, y'all. See, this is what I'm talking about right there. Watch that. This for you, man. Hold up. This for you. No, I got something better than that. Y'all playing around here. It's yours right here. So watch this now. Y'all watch this now. The girls had to get some of the money back to the house. You already working me. And I'm paying you to work. Okay, I'm paying me. I'm paying you to work. They had chefs. These women served drinks. They gave massages. And they offered companionship. Damn, it must be nice to have a lot of money. Bartholomew, Paul Miranda, we should have hit more free throws in 3-point shot. They had a chef in there. I'm gambling. I got a chef. I got pretty women selling me drinks. She gonna massage my neck, massage my back when I'm at the table. Hold on, y'all. Offer me some companionship, because it's a mansion. Offer me some companionship. We in the wrong business, straight fellas. Kessler. I guess there's some women in there. If they have some money, women like to get massaged by women. Y'all. Amen. Y'all, hey, I ain't mad at you, Gilbert, them, man. I'm sorry, man. Mr. Officer, you got to do what you do, but I ain't mad at them. Lionel Rogers had to work on site. What? See, I knew I liked Lionel Rogers. They had to work on site to make you feel better after losing. Can you listen, fellas? I know your wife might be watching. Fella, if you weren't married, can you imagine? Pull up the valet, walk right in there, get you a drink, gamble, win some money, lose some money, get you a massage, get you something to eat, and get you some companionship. Wow! And you don't have to go to Vegas. The more I think about it, y'all, because I read the documents and but now I'm visualizing some things. Kessel, that's a hell of a setup. And the offered companionship, that was a quote inside the affidavit. You can figure out what that means. If y'all ain't, I done mentioned companionship more than one time. If y'all don't know what that is, then I can't tell you on the show. So between charging a rake, oh, I know that's illegal. Organized massive high poker stake games, hiring security to defend the whole thing, and hiring women to tend to the players. Boy. Hey, man, y'all quit texting me this crazy stuff. I'm not repeating this stuff on air. The feds didn't like this. I know they didn't like it. But I got a question. Because they got to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that Gilbert Arenas had, and he just, he's going to get a fine or something like that. But if them people just say, man, he don't know what he's doing, he can get out. But this man made a lot of money playing basketball. I got a question. That nigga said, read some bread and then. Boy, I can't. Man, come on, man. But you're right. Herb, is it greed? My guy that's watching the show, you done had a cup of coffee in this round, this league. Is it greed? Is it the lack of judgment and the lack of common sense? Ladies and gentlemen, this gambling thing is getting out of hand. When you look at an athlete with money problems, I always take you back to what? To gambling problems. I did it chronologically, logically on the show. He said this happened. What he was saying in the affidavit, in 2021, 2022, the Fed's just been sitting on this information. This man thought he was in Las Vegas. I ain't saying him, I mean allegedly. But him being caught up with an Israeli mob is a sin that don't make sense to me. And Gilbert, and the reason I'm telling this story, because I want our young fellas to understand, is Gilbert really shoots himself in the foot every time he got something going on. Ruined his NBA career when he was hot and just lost his freedom when he found his lane in media. He went to jail. He got out, though, but he went to jail. Adding the F athlete to sports television has always, to me, been a necessary move. Brandon, y'all catch Brandon up to speed. You can't come on this show late. You better push the cursor back and come back. All money ain't good money. His podcast is among the best available. To you, Herb, that's a matter of opinion. Because I don't think it's one of the best available. Brandon, I know you're working, but Brandon, we just talking about Shannon Sharp. We're talking about trying to give something and bring awareness to our young athletes, Shannon Sharp and who's the other guy? Gilbert Arenas. But adding athletes to sports television has always been a necessary move, I think. But the decision to subtract the journalists on these shows has proven to me to be detrimental. I don't even watch these shows no more. I tape them, and I used to in the first few years of this show, I used to tape them and go and watch them all the time. I don't even go watch them no more. Tupac mother says she would give you the tools. They will give you the tools to destroy yourself if you don't have proper restrictions set up around you to prevent these. Absolutely. That's anybody. That's black, white, orange, green. That's anybody. That's any human being. But I was just thinking about it, man. It's just that we're all dumber for it. We're all unsmart because I don't see the insights that these people be giving on these shows no more. Scroll through Twitter, whatever it's called now. I mean, the nonsense on your timeline, man, now resembles the nonsense on your timeline. Herb even said, to him, it's one of the best available. It's a terrible show to me. Arguing and fighting, almost fighting on the show. Terrible. Guys just get on there and say anything. Once you hit that low, Brandon, there's no coming back from it. I'm just watching it. What former players and coaches bring to the conversation is invaluable. I'm serious. But over the last few years, Brandon, I've just been watching it. The people who ask the tough and right questions and the ones who cover the teams, the players, and keep everyone on track due to their pedigree in the field of knowledge and subjects, they have been pushed out. And it leaves the audience with an incompetent picture. It's kind of weird. We got a kid, Kwame Brown, post some, he's celebrating these guys' downfall. I know he didn't have them. Why you got to come and celebrate Gilbert going to jail and Shannon losing his job? It's unbelievable. But Jim, I'm gonna bring you in, man. Yeah, he says chaos. Yes, it's chaos. What you got? What you got going on, man?
Man, yeah. Oh, shoot. What we got in the mailbag, man? Talk some mailbag. What's in the mailbag today?
I got a few things, but I like some things that Par Ben Cardin said. I like some things that I like some things that Buzz said. Buzz Williams, man. He said the first thing I always pay attention to. Brandon, you'll help me with this. And I never thought about it like this. He said, first thing I always pay attention to in a player when we go to practice is when they're running sprint, does that kid look at the clock? Never thought about this, Jimmy. He said players who just do just enough to survive. He said, I don't even want to coach a kid that's looking at the clock. He said, why they looking at the clock? They just want to do just enough to not get in trouble. These kids will, this is what he got me. He said, this is what he got me. He said, these kids will get you beat. If you can run, if you can't run down and back without looking at the clock, that means you're just pacing yourself on how hard you can play. And I was thinking about that because I was at U of H practice the other day. And I saw the guys helping a guy up and down the court because he kept running. I guess, so certain times you got to push it. And they was pushing him up and down, running up and down. I mean, it's so intense in U of H practice. Hey, if it's possible, y'all, I don't know how open it is. If it's possible, you got to know somebody over there because it's secure. If you're coaching this game, you got a son around this game. If you're a parent, whatever, if you got the clout to get in this gym, you need to get in this gym. Let me tell you something. If somebody take a charge and some water on that floor, it's about 12 people come out of everywhere like they done come out the sky, wiping the floor up. Because of the intensity in their practice. And I mean, I was impressed. I mean, I walked out of there saying, oh my God, Jimmy, I don't know the last time you've been in there, but Jimmy, they got a new wall up there with pictures of players, a new wall. And you're looking at the players, you know some of the players. But the criteria to get up on that wall is you got to be first team all conference. To get on that ball up there, it's a new one. They got their pro wall outside when they went to pro. No. George Gervin Jr., I didn't know he up on the wall. Craig Upshirt up on the wall because they were first team all conference, whatever conference they was in. And I was talking to Lauren Sampson. She said she thought that would be a unique twist, just putting the first team all conference players up on the wall. It's unbelievable. When you go in the men's practice facility, when you walk in there and you look up, you're going to see all them people. It's just unbelievable. But that's all. I just wanted to share that with you.
Craig Upchurch, he played for me. I had him back in the day.
Great man. Great man.
On my pro-am team. And played on Sundays over at the Wendell Delay YMCA. Craig Upchurch and Sam Mack and Bo Outlaw and those fellas, Craig Lilly. He often comes and watches on the Chop Shop. All of them played on the team.
Stick.
Yeah. Derek Daniels. Daniels played on that team. He played with them. Derek Daniels.
Okay.
Was on that team. We had two teams. One team, and that was the second team for a while. But anyway,
somebody else asked me, Jimmy. They said, "Who had the best summer?" It was talking about DFW, but I'm gonna put it. Who had the best summer out of DFW? Hooper's been putting on all AAU season. They said, "Drop your pick." Who had the best summer? Player had the best summer out of Houston.
I mean, what criteria?
Said, who had the best summer? A player.
I'm just saying. One player of the players.
Player. Who had the best summer? Drop your pick. Who had Hooper's been putting up all this? Which one of the Hoopers had the best summer? That's all. I mean, we don't have to go here. We can y'all think about it tomorrow.
But you have to realize we established, I thought I established last week in explaining that our top two 17 and under teams from Greater Houston.
I ain't talking about teams, Jimmy.
I know, but players make the teams up. But players make up the teams. So
who was the top player on them teams?
They both from out of town. On the top.
If they come out, who are the best Hoopers from Houston?
take that back. Of the 2026 players out of Houston, the player that moved the needle the most
To you.
would be Aziz Olajuwon
Okay.
of the 2026s. You have to realize you're
Oh, the
talking about a young man.
26s. Okay. I got you.
Yes, that's the rising seniors.
Okay.
Aziz Olajuwon moved the needle the most with a degree of success, meaning that he got W's. He earned himself an invite and represented Canada in the FIBA games, right? Where they medaled.
Who?
Played
His mama? A Canadian?
Yeah. Remember Akeem went to Toronto. That's where he ended his career in Toronto, not with the Houston Rockets.
Yeah, but I'm
Olajuwon
just saying,
ended
I
his
didn't know his mama was. So he was born in Toronto. Okay, because he must have had to been born in Toronto. How in the hell is he playing on a Canadian team? That's all I'm saying.
Dude, they got so easy type of criteria you can hire on right now. All you have to have is a parent that had residency there, but that was
That's
before
not
he was
easy.
born. Though.
That's not easy.
But that was unless guess what? Olajuwon may still have property there and a home there. The dad, but he wasn't born back when Akeem played for Toronto. Obviously, you know what I'm saying. This young man is just 17 years
maybe
old.
his mama from Canada.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe a connection on that. Or
have a
grandparents.
kid named Chancellor Simmons. Wait a minute, Chancellor Simpson. You will hear a lot from him. I have a kid, Chandler Simpson. He said you're gonna hear a lot from him. Okay, I'll put it.
This is a good time, and I was explaining to you just tuning in which player moved the needle or had the best summer from Greater Houston, and I mentioned Olajuwon. I was given factuals to support that, meaning that he got an invite and he played as a reserve, but he played good minutes. He wasn't just guarding. I watched them twice this summer with the Canadian national team. Olajuwon was a good reserve, probably played about 15 minutes off the bench. It was solid. Led JL3 in scoring this summer. That team qualified for Peach Jam. And of course, when Elijah Williams got hurt, that drastically hurt their chances of advancing further than that once they got to bracket play. But still, you can't take away from what Elijah won. He went to NBPA Top 100 camp, right?
Well, that's legacy. That's legacy. He went there doing legacy.
No. It was legacy, but when he got there, he was one of the leading scorers through his first couple of days.
Legacy. Because he wasn't one of the guys they picked.
Well, favor ain't fair. That's still though. He went to play last year.
But you mentioned it when you talk about other players.
But they didn't have to bring him back. He came last year as a legacy. That's what I'm saying. They didn't have to bring him back. There's legacies that.
But you selectively mentioned that about other players, but you didn't mention that about him.
Well, about him because of the fact because there's no other legacy that just came up in there that was not a top 100 ranked player in the country. And Aziz has played his way. Now he's ranked in the top 100 in the country. That's what I'm saying. So he moved the needle upward, meaning that his rank went from unranked to now ranked in the top 100 in the country. So that means you trended.
What is his number?
So
what is his number?
I think somebody got him at like 90 something, on one of the national polls. Okay. Still, he's there. That means you're there though. You went from now. Guess what? That means that if that was more months in the summer, that means you are in the room. You are part of the top 100. And I don't remember if it's ESPN's. Now let's look and see if it's ESPN's. ESPN's or it's 24/7 ESPN 2026 rankings. Let's see. Yeah, number 92 on ESPN, that's great for him. Some people get 92 and they're mad as hell if they was once ranked up high in the 30s. I'm just saying. And so Christian Gibson is now number 65. Christian Gibson was higher when the summer started on ESPN.
So he went down.
He went down on every one of the polls that he's in. He went down.
Don't mean that.
So And his team that he played on was one of the worst record-wise, was one of the worst teams in the EYBL.
But he got his money though.
He got his money, but it didn't pay off. All money wasn't good money. You got paid.
But see, that's why I can't. Let's talk about something else because I can't talk about them rotten ass rankers. I just can't. I just don't have the patience for these people who rank shit. I just don't. Cause this dude's still playing the same way. He can't help it. He ain't got no good team, but he's still putting on the same money. But now all money ain't good money.
Oh, good money meaning you're going to find a way how to. Eventually, you got to find a way to sacrifice some of the points.
Not with the people he had on his team. He was Michael Jackson and a lot of Tito's on the team. What the hell are you talking about? And y'all expect for him to go to the Peace Jam and win? The EYBL and win? You already said it, spread it out.
Well, I expect.
Hold on. We got 8 teams, 7 teams that sneaker teams. So we can't field a great team, and then you not you, but they penalizing him. But you sitting up here agreeing with it. You're penalizing talking about all money ain't good money. The boy constantly get buckets. Every time I hear about him, they said he ain't nobody stopping him. So you expect him to take that bunch of ragtag folks and go and compete at the EYBL? Come on, man. That ain't fair to that kid. That ain't fair.
So if your team is a losing team and you're known as a scorer,
Marvin Bagley had a team. They won a game, and he was the #1 pick in the draft.
They won 2 games in there. They won 2 in the last of the EYBL.
So they won 2 games. 1 and 2, Jimmy. 2 is too close to 0. 2 is too close to 0, man. That's why I tell people I don't want to be #1. I want to be the best. 1 is too close to 0. But keep on showing. I just don't like how y'all handling this man, though. I'm serious. I don't like it. Something about what you just said. All money ain't good money. The man
all money ain't good money. Because here's the deal. You're forgetting something. It's different if you're on the top of the leaderboard. If you're gonna get your ass whipped, like you said, get paid. That's what I always say. But you ain't in the top of the leader. You ain't in the leaderboard. In the EYBL, you're not in the top. You're not amongst the top scorers. So that means now you're in the middle. You're below the top, the top echelon of maybe the top 10.
So if he was getting 30 and still losing, that's better than you.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Not to me.
Absolutely.
Not to me.
If you're gonna go and get whooped, get paid. That's what I mean by get paid.
The man wanted to play for. The man chose like Herb talking about. He chose. I ain't talking about the team. Houston Hoops is a great organization. My son played for him. I wouldn't mind him playing for the Houston Hoops. If he chose to play on that team, it ain't his problem to get the players. That ain't his damn job. That's Kristen Beggs and them job to put the boy on the damn team. Just because he didn't play on the team y'all want him to play on. No, hell no. He played where he wanted to play at. And I'm not penalizing. Because I still think he'll tap any one of these dudes' ass a new asshole. I'm not penalizing. Because I look at the player. I don't never talk about no team. Man, that team whoops him. But dude, ain't nobody on that team going nowhere. The Boogaloo State. No, okay. I want to know who the dudes are. Kristen Gibson, the people I told me, Rob, yeah, he can play. Rob, yeah. Don't let them people down there hate on that kid. Rob. Okay.
But do you understand and the fact that there's kids at some intervals, some kids get better and some will idolize. And right now, this is a summer into 2025. Aziz Olajuwon has gotten tremendously better than what he was at Clements High School.
What did he do better? What did he do better? What he does better?
He's a better complete basketball player.
Okay,
he rebounds the ball.
Give me some.
He rebounds better.
Okay.
He led his fucking team in rebounding.
Okay.
A guard. He led his team in rebounding.
Well, guess what? Get what that's saying. Get what that's saying, Jimmy.
They made
his team trying to shoot a lot of damn threes, and he going in there and get, and that's good. That team, Jimmy, that matters. If you're shooting threes and the ball bounce long, Jimmy, that matters. So you telling me he down there in the trenches?
So what they didn't shoot a lot of threes?
Then the ball, he might not get the rebound.
Then how would you describe him? How would you describe that if they don't shoot a lot of threes?
Then them rebounds, he wouldn't have got it.
Well, he does. Well, one thing about him is his mid-range game is solid, and he's a good teammate. And that's the good thing about him.
So what you saying, Christian Gibson? So what do you compare? I'm not comparing the two. I'm telling you, I ain't seen. I saw some highlights on Aziz, and he's not dynamic like this other kid to me. He's not dynamic. You talking about him a whole lot, but Christian Gibson is dynamic.
Christian Gibson is known for his ability to streakingly make jumpers, and that's the thing. Now,
that's
meanwhile,
a skill, Jimmy.
If the jumper ain't going in, Hatter, that's why I just say, you say name one thing. I say this dude here was rebounding.
That means great. All you need to do is do one or two things great.
What? Yeah,
that dude, them good. So he hold on. Do Aziz lead the league in rebounding?
Not the league. No, not the league. No. We say the team. Said he led his team.
Well, his team don't rebound well. That ain't saying nothing about him.
If they can't rebound well, how did they make it to Peace Jam? They have to make stops and make plays when it mattered most. This team. I mean, what do you mean? What are we saying? I'm saying that he's getting that.
You mentioned his rebounding like he was the best. He was the best rebounder. He's just the best on that team, right?
This past summer.
What if he just on a team full of people that can't rebound?
Hatter, the question was who had the better summer. So I was giving you notes or factuals about this summer. That means the team he played on this summer. So that means from this summer, he did.
That's what I said. That's your opinion. That's your opinion.
That's not opinion. I gave you a fact. What he led a team.
Jimmy, what fact?
That's not an opinion.
Your fact got to be based on the truth. What's the fact?
If I say he led the team in rebound, that's a fact.
But that don't mean he the best. Had the best summer because he led the team in rebound.
Hold on. Now,
Jimmy, you're getting tongue tied here now. I don't even know what you're talking about right now because I'm finna look and see how much he had. Keep going. He led his team in rebound. He had the best summer because he led his team in rebound.
Look under the Peace Jam. Look in the Peace Jam stats.
I know how to look it up.
Look up Peace Jam stats.
You keep on talking.
Yeah, you'll change the subject when you look this stuff up.
I ain't gonna change no subject because he ain't leading what you said about. Let me show you how you move the goalpost. Christian got to be in the high percentile of scoring. This dude just can lead his team and he okay.
No, if you understand.
That's what you said.
Aziz Olajuwon led the team. He led his team in scoring, right? And in remember, they got two different segments in Nike. So they have the stats for the regular EYBL and they have the stats for Peace Jam. So Aziz Olajuwon was first in scoring, second in rebounding in one of them, but first in rebounding when it came to Peace Jam on the team. And this we talking about a guy that's not. And guess what? So that means and he was efficient. He was efficient.
I'm not saying nothing to him. I don't like how you just you're bashing the other kid.
I did not bash Christian Gibson one time. Christian Gibson dad sitting there watching, he knows I'm down when they've been putting air in his tires when people was poking holes in the tires. So I'm letting you know a guy that was trending upward. I started by saying one guy was trending upward, right? Just because you ranked higher doesn't mean you had the better summer because you came down from a point. They don't start the rankings over. They trend one down, trend one up, and he just ran out of time. So he covered the most ground. That's what I'm saying. He meaning Olajuwon. And guess what? It's yet to be seen what he's going to do.
So he averaged 7 rebounds a game.
Yeah. That's
Somebody else
probably
on the team averaged 6.
okay. That ain't more than 7 though. How he led the team? That's what I
But
said.
he ain't. But when you go to the EYBL, it don't. So he was just good on this team.
When it mattered the most, that's the you remember about your trending your last
But the way
sample
you
size.
brought up his rebounding, like, whoa.
That's good rebounds. That's good rebounds. To average 7 on the EYBL as a guard, for a guard to average 7 rebounds, how to think of what you're saying now. For a guard to average 7 rebounds on the 17 and under EYBL, that's
So that's
very
what
good.
makes him have a great summer.
No, that's an ingredient that goes into the gumbo. Yeah. So that's it, and you gotta applaud that.
Yeah.
Shit.
I ain't got to applaud it.
What about free throws? Did he get to how many times he got to the free throw line?
I'm not even looking him up no more. It wasn't worth nothing. Yeah. I just see some, and I'm just calling it, and I don't.
And so in the 2020, that's the 2026 from this area. Of 2027, there's 2 players that come. Like I say, you get 2 finalists, and then you can debate the 2 finalists that had the better summer from out of the area, and they would be Reese Austin, Peyton Jones. Peyton Jones is the kid that went to Silsby, that's in Beaumont United. He played for the Gulf Coast Blue Chips. Reese Austin, Second Baptist High School. He plays with the Coos Elite 16U. They won a national title, right, for the second straight year. He went and I think he played this past weekend. Somebody told me he played with the Houston Hoops up in Las Vegas. I don't have none of the results, but that means he took his talents on us. That was his second time playing with the Houston Hoops this summer. He played with them in one of the legs of the EYBL. Fared pretty good there. But Reese Austin, I think, Trent has picked up the most ground, more ground than Peyton Jones. Partly, don't get it twisted, because Reese Austin, more people know who he was because of his dad. It's Rayford Austin. Now at the same time, they say, I got to check him out. Let me check out the New York City connection, right? And guess what? He's won, for the most part. They won a state championship coming out in March, and came off that heels of that, and he's won all the way through, most of the way through Puma, and to winning the national championship. So I think that Reese gets the edge. That doesn't make you a better player, but right now the question in the conversation, who fared the best individually. But Peyton Jones is a hell of a talent. He's really, really, for those who haven't seen him, he's really, really good. Those 2 are the anchors right now.
And who he play with? Peyton Jones play with.
He played with Beaumont United now,
Mm-hmm.
and he transferred there from Silsby. He led Silsby in scoring, led him in rebounding, led him in a couple other categories. Now he takes his talents to Beaumont. He played with the Gulf Coast Blue Chips 16 and under team that fared pretty good this summer. They just got down in the Under Armour bracket and got knocked out. I don't know what round, but I watched him play in Atlanta. He's very, very good. He's sitting on some committable Power 5, Power 4, Power 5 offers, and he's about 6'4", very athletic.
Oh, he done grew?
Yeah.
So, I ain't really seen him since.
That's 6'3".
Yeah.
Let's say 6'3" to be safe. 6'3" to be safe. But he has that that Rashid Suleiman-ish type swagger when he's on the court.
That's a hell of a name right there, boy.
High school
version. If you got that swagger, you're a bad dude.
Yeah. So those 2 you just be proud of. Now, meanwhile, in DFW, Ryan Hampton had a spectacular summer, and so did the young fella. I think Ryan Hampton's summer may have been a little greater than Spears, Marcus Spears' son, and in that class. I think they both was 1A and 1A, 1B, and they on the same high school team. So it's kind of like when one, it's not like they're going to go head to head during the high school season. They would go head to head probably in practice, and that'd probably be a dandy. And only Jermaine O'Neal would probably be better suited to say, man, from a professional perch, who's better of those two. But right now, I like Ryan. So I like.
So they on the same team?
The team, yes, year round. Year round. Drive Nation, and they both played 16 and under. So that means, they played down. Not down, played with their age. They didn't play up. And they both played the same high school during the scholastic season. I think they'll be playing on the overtime elite circuit, not the Nike EYBL scholastic. So, Herb just said he'd be 6'6", 6'7" when it's all said and done. Maybe so. Somebody said, Jimmy, what's some of the top high school basketball teams next season? Well, one thing about it, top teams in the area. I like this season coming in. I like what we got, what we're looking forward to for the high school season. I'm just not. I haven't all the way gotten adapted to this Division I, Division II stuff. I gotta get. That has to grow on me, because now, back in the days before this year, a first seed played a fourth seed. Well, now with this Division I, Division II, a first seed can really be playing against a second seed, depending on the district, based on attendance. So that means it ain't got to be a first versus four no more. So that's a ticket on that. But Atascocita is indeed the measuring stick for all of the public schools in Greater Houston this year. They're the measuring stick. We don't know who's 2B yet. Seven Lakes, don't get it twisted. Seven Lakes is right there.
Santos.
Huh?
That's Santos.
Santos and the young fella back, Hatter.
What young fella?
What's the young fella? The young fella that went
Nas Price?
Yeah, Nas Price.
He back.
Yeah, he back. Yeah.
Why he play this summer?
He played this summer.
I ain't heard.
He played this summer. Oh, that's that. He played this summer. He played with Speed Smoke Can this summer with the 16 under. The 16
under.
That's
right. Because he played.
No. Yeah. Was it 16 or he played 17?
I don't know.
17 under right now.
He can't be playing those 16. Hell no.
He played 17. Yeah. He's about to graduate. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he played this summer. Not the whole summer, but he played.
Okay.
Played enough sample size to see if he's trending up. But he's back at Seven Lakes High School, so that gives Seven Lakes with Santos, and some of those other cats. They're going to have something to say about the Atascocita, and everybody just running with the adage and saying they're the team to beat, because it's definitely going down. And I can tell you guys right now, and just leak it out. Those two teams are headlining the season opener, the RCS Sports season opener. First game, they're going head to head at the Campbell Center. So I give you that on the season opener. That part there, that's in case you didn't know. If you don't know now, you know on that. But I think that's.
Yeah, I'm just.
Make sure you write down that name of that kid that Brandon Johnson told you about, the Simpson kid. Simpson. Next time, Brandon Johnson, give us like the height, what high school, that
Brandon's
way.
Still there. Chancellor Simpson.
Yeah, that way we know you ain't got to look far for him. We can't find a needle in the haystack. And it's not a game of find him if you can. Help us help him. But other than that, man, that's
good. I'm glad I disagree with you on a couple of matters. I be wanting you to just explain this stuff to me. Cause some of this stuff I just said, wait a minute, y'all, we can't keep doing the same thing. If we keep doing the same thing over and over, we're gonna keep getting the same results. I don't know. Maybe I just lack Christian
I
gifts.
like
I'm
him too.
talking
Matter
about
of
me.
fact,
I'm just, I really, cause it's people be trying to take me against him, right? But they already know that, dude, once I like you, I don't care what nobody else say. You're gonna have to prove me wrong. Hold on, I'm putting the prospect right here. You got to prove me wrong. And every time when I saw that little boy play last year in EYBL and that 16 team, and man, that boy was just dissect. He got to his spot. It's just something about me watching a player get to a spot that he know he can score at and just shoot it right there every time, and ain't nothing nobody can do. Dude, I love that. And that's what makes can't nobody, because I know that's a skill. I don't care what you say about his dad, because I never met his dad. I ain't never met his dad. I don't know who his dad is. I just know that little boy right there, I want him on my team. Now I'm gonna make his ass play some defense, but but I'm gonna want him on my team now. Because I think we can get more out of him. That's all I'm saying. I think
Well, the
more.
thing is now
Huh?
he's announced that he's transferring out of state. He's going to moving to Tennessee to go to a new school program that has a Nike EYBL Scholastic deal.
Ooh.
Christian Gibson. He's going to Tennessee
Oh.
Collegiate Academy.
Okay.
And so I got the call. Matter of fact, one of the guys that's affiliated
And
with,
what was
with
it? What part of Tennessee is in?
Memphis.
Oh, is it Memphis? I ain't never heard of the school. Ray
They
Moore
just
on here. Ray Moore, what's that school? Ray Moore coaching in Memphis. Ray Moore, what's the
yeah.
name of the school again?
Well, I can tell you a little bit about it because I know one of the guys. We have a good relationship. We go way back, and that's Travis King. That's his school. So you sit back in your chair on that one. That's Travis King used to be a Maury Stoudemire's guy back in the days from Orlando, Florida. This is Travis King's school.
Let's
Travis
get up.
called me. He called me last week and put me on, and to let me know. But he didn't tell me he had Christian Gibson coming. That makes sense why he called to see if I knew. Probably was fishing, and to let me know about that and see if I had any spots open for one of my fall events for the team to come. I say, well, hell, your team EYBL Scholastic, then you probably would be good for most of the teams that I have in my event, and so that's the ticket. That's Travis King.
I'm gonna shout out to Brandon Morris up there from Kenosha in Kenosha, Wisconsin, in the building. Y'all, the Chop Shop is everywhere. But Michael Garcia says, is it true the Houston Pro-Am talent has gone down from previous years? What you mean and why? First of all, it's not enough pros. Because the pros who used to come here and just live here, these guys ain't coming here and living here no more. They love in LA and Miami. Man, there's a million of them in Miami. There's a million of them in New York. There's a million of them not million, ain't that. A lot of them in LA. So Michael Garcia, this used to be a hub. People used to stay here. People used to come here and just hang out for the summer. They got Miami now. They got LA now. So players just ain't coming out. Being all the Houston Rockets are gone. Everybody gone. Sengun is over in where he from. Everybody gone somewhere doing something. So we don't have no players. It's just a certain it's gonna be over with soon. So it's a timeline. In the summer league that got so prevalent too, Jimmy. That timeline between the summer league has been expanded. It used to be this expansive. So Michael Garcia, it ain't the pro-am. It just ain't enough pros. It's a lot of ams in there now, and them ams be hooping. Don't get it twisted. Like the boy David Roddy, Jimmy, who played at Memphis, Memphis Grizzlies. He was in the gym the other day. So some people will come in and every now and then, but not. That's why. Houston is not a destination spot for nobody no more, but for NBA players. Shit, our own players get the hell out of Dodge when the season over with. That's all. Michael Garcia, I hope that answered your question, buddy.
Well, a lot of those guys that that played back in the days, uh, there often was still some that still came on through because Houston is one of them cities that people do put on their calendar to slide on through and get a shot of Sunday Fun Day during at least once
Not
during the
no more,
summer.
Jim. I'm just telling you what they tell me. I don't know what you talking about Sunday Fun Day. They don't even mention that. They said, man, I'd rather be here in Miami. I'd rather be here in New York. I'd rather be here in LA. That's what they're telling me. Because I'm telling, man, why ain't you coming out for Houston? Houston is just not that, it ain't that no more, like it used to be.
No, Houston good. You mean the pro-am ain't that like it used to be?
And I'm just telling you, the players draw the Houston. Our own players leave, Jimmy, you didn't hear me. Our own, every 13, all of them leave. Fred VanVleet gone. Everybody gone. Gone. Even the coach gone. Everybody gone. So in the summer, so now by that time the pro-am will be back. Now they're gonna come back soon, cause they got their little off-season workout. Shit, Philadelphia right now. Philadelphia's Kyrie's Maxey got their whole team up there in Philly right now. But Houston I'm just telling you, that's what they tell me. It ain't. That's why. Cause all they had to do is one or two of them come. Then guess what? Somebody else gonna want to come. Man, meet me down in Houston. Meet me down in Houston. We had Nick Van Exel telling everybody, meet me down in Houston. You had I mean everybody. Sam Cassell said was his home. Meet me in Houston. Now we ain't got no players, pros saying meet me in Houston. That's the problem. That's how it became popular. Meet me in Houston. Now Miami. I don't care how good Houston is. You talking about Sunday Funday. Miami is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday, Monday, Monday, Tuesday, every day. LA, every day. New York, every day. So it's just unique, man. Until we get some guys that stay here and bring other guys in, that's when it'll happen again. And maybe it'll happen again. Maybe it happens.
Yeah, they go and everything goes and history does repeat itself. So it'll pop sooner or later. And because they one thing about it, they know if they come to town, it's still good times. But yeah, it'll come. It'll come. Those guys, it's got to reach out and attract people from out of town to come hoop with them for
that's all that happens.
For a day or two. And once they do that, then especially now, you have guys like Archie Young filming the games don't take but to make a viral moment. And one viral moment, how this stuff goes now. That's people
these pros, Jim, these pros, man, they ain't thinking about no damn viral moment.
No, I'm just talking about, but the crowd did contribute to the ambiance. That helps to create the ambiance. And at one point in time, those games used to attract near standing room only crowds in those games. That's when it was a much smaller. There was only maybe 2 games a night, 3 games a day, or whatnot. Back, and we talking about back in yesteryear. But that contributes to it. The people, the oohs and the ahs, helps.
Jimmy is a pro-am. If you got more pros, you're gonna be all right. We got more AMs than we got pros. That's all. That's the bottom line to it. It's AM. It's the AM pro. It's just 2 minutes. But we got to get out of here, man. I got to go. But I had fun with y'all today, man. Wait a minute, God, I ain't gonna see y'all on Monday. Good. I got to get out of here.
Then give a shout out to Square Squad in Int. They're watching the Chop Shop over in Africa today.
Yeah, West Africa. My young fella's over in West Africa right now. Man, my bad.
Anderson.
Hold on. Let me see.
Rodney. I know Rodney Anderson.
Rodney. They're over in West Africa right now.
They had about 75 kids at the camp.
Sure did.
They treated him like he was Jiffy Jaffe over there with the damn camp.
Sure did.
They had the DJ with the bongos out and everything. And yeah.
They over in Burkina Faso, holding the first camp in 20 years, had the vice president of the nation's news come out to support. He said, definitely it was, he said, we went out, we're having a basic event from Oh man, this young fella, that's right. I met it. He A-Leaf player, and he got the whole city ambassadors and the vice president over there. Man, he said everything went freely, and I mean everything went smoothly. And yeah, Rodney, yeah, what's up, Rodney Anderson, man? Yeah, that's him. Hey man, thank y'all so much. My fault, Rodney. I didn't put it in my notes, my game notes. But shout out to y'all over in, huh?
They're gonna have been full of foo-foo by the time you leave.
Yeah. CJ Savalos is in Manhattan right now. Oh, Manhattan, Kansas. Oh, Manhattan, Kansas. Hey, the Little Apple.
Hey,
he in the Little Apple.
That's what they call it, the Little Apple.
That's
about all you. Boy, it's rough down in Manhattan, Kansas, man. Coming from.
Hey, it ain't bad when I was down there.
School ain't started, Haller. School ain't started.
Oh, you talking about right now? Oh, okay. I was there with football season.
Yeah, school ain't started. It's rough down there.
HR Bartholomew, what's up, man? The hoop scene is different, very competitive. What you talking about, Andre Brandt? I got to get out of here, man. Why y'all be coming on there trying to come in at the end, man? We be rolling at 12 o'clock on the dot. We here. Oh, football practice. Oh, he at football practice. Okay. Oh, that's Carlos. What's up, man? He been on the show before. Yeah, I remember him. But I'm out of here, man. We got to go. I'll see y'all on Monday. We'll see y'all on Monday. All right?
Yeah, we up out of here. Y'all share the show on your way out the door, man. We got to get on up out of here on this baby Friday. Shout out to everybody. Have a good, safe weekend. Once again, go Astros. Still holding it down.
Pretty good. It's pretty good. Them little Cyrus here pretty good.
Hey, you heard from Rodney Wells? About them Dodgers?
Man, hey, man. I'm gone. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I mean, on Monday. Bye.
Padres got
Jim Hicks. Rob Hatter. You are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro. Let's get it. We in the Chop Shop, we live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk, we live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop, I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up, it's live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop, we live.